Hey, it's time to get back into it with another girl band from Japan. I'm Wolfhound. Let's do some more reactions here. This will be the first time me hearing Love Bites. Never heard of them before, but I was getting a recommendation through my other reactions like Baby Metoru or Band Made. Both of those bands are just super awesome Japanese rock bands, girl bands. And apparently this is another girl band, which I haven't heard. So this will be the first time. Stick around because you'll want to hear my reaction to this. And we'll get into it after the song. But before we do that, please hit the like button. This song is called Soldier Stands Solitarily, which is not easy to say. S. I don't know. Not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. Me standing by himself. But yeah, this is a live version. I already see there's a cool piano and there's a cool looking girl. Let's hear it for the first time on the Analog Man podcast. Let's go. Okay, this is already a pretty sick intro. What do you think? Whoa, what's going on here? I mean, okay, the guitarist with the legs. But anyways, I'm feeling a little bit of Nightwish here somehow. I don't know why, but I've got, maybe it's a symphonic metal. But yeah, this is my first time listening to him, but obviously, I mean, world class already. Let's go.
If I can take it all back, you ain't done another step. So, what's left? I ain't too far to get it down. It is me alone. Inside us easy, I spy you wrong. You are in that one step too different.
First of all, the guitars are out of this world, but tell me she's not gonna just go into a drum solo just like this is insane. Love bites, love bites, love bites. Are you serious? Like, unbelievable guitar playing there. Like, okay, I didn't get the drum solo that I thought maybe was gonna come because it was all guitars. But it's like, some people are like, man, I really want to hear a song with more guitar playing. Well, there you go. That was it. Love bites, Solitary Soldier. I'm confused about the title, what that's about. But if you guys know, go ahead and put that in the comment section. Before we get into this, please hit the subscribe button and help me out by leaving a comment or buy me a cup of coffee. Links in the description below, or just hit the like button. That would be cool. So Love Bites. Okay, this is first time hearing this band, this Japanese band. Sugoi desu ne. Kakkoi ne. Onanako band. That's the third Japanese band that I've covered. Baby Metal, Bandmaid, LOVEBITES. So those are the three right now, and this is my first song for Love Bites. It's alive, which is cool because I like seeing, atarashi band. I like new band. I like to see like live first before I watch the music video because the studio sometimes doesn't show how talented they are. These girls are sugoi ne, steki, wonderful, steki. But I was thinking, wait, is there 5 girls? It looks like there was 5 girls. 4 of them were playing guitar and 1 drummer, 1 singing. I don't know the names. I don't know anything. So go ahead and put that down in the comment section. Explain to me. Also, tell me what song I should play next. Definitely do another one of Love Bites because you don't just see a band like this and go, okay, that's it. Because that was pretty BA. And I'm sure Ozzy Osbourne, who just passed away, would give that one a thumbs up. What do you think? I give it a thumbs up for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's a traditional kind of hard rock song, and that's something that you don't see all the time these days, and it's just coming out of Japan. Those women are probably tiny, the small ladies, but they pack a lot of power, a lot of punch. Sugoi chikara desu ne. Sugoi chikara onanako band desu ne. They got a lot of power, and you can hear it in their instrument playing, especially like the guitar is just like unbelievable. Playing together too, and like going up and down and up and down. That was really cool. It seems like that one might be kind of sayonara, end of the night, the encore or the end of the night. I don't know the full extent of the concert, but yeah, I've been wanting to do Love Bites because people keep saying, hey, you should check out Love Bites as well in those comment sections. So I do listen, when you put that in the comment section. I also premiere all my videos. So if you want to talk to me and chat in the live when I premiere, I'll be in there, and you we talk about all kinds of things. And sometimes people are like, what about this? What about that? So, I answer almost every question I can. Also, people give me recommendations for songs. If you use my Analog Man podcast store, that's the top priority. But then if you're in the premiere and you make some recommendations, then that's a priority for me as well. And the comment section, I go with a consensus, right? Because there's a lot of music to cover and a lot of songs. So, I have to kind of go with the crowd, the crowd. The, what do they call it? The something of the crowd. Anyway, obviously some hot girls in here. I don't know much about them other than this footage, but I'll have to check up a little bit more about Love Bites. What's their best song? What song should I cover? All that kind of stuff, it's really cool. ね、日本、rock music 大好き、日本人ですね。Japanese people love rock music and, they keep it alive in many ways. Sometimes I feel like America is like slacking. Is like also these girls, The Warning in Mexico, they're just like kicking butt. Another girl band. So these girl bands are just like, this is the era of like all women girl bands. When I grew up, there was not a lot of all women bands. There was, women lead singers and a few, I think it was Joan Jett and Nighthearts. There was a couple all female bands and they were good. But it wasn't as many as you see today. Like it's just becoming, more of a thing over time. And yeah, it has a different dynamic. It's a different type of sound. There's like a lot of power, but there's femininity in it as well. And, the way that they sing, but also the way they play their guitars as well. One thing about Japan that I know is that they take music, just composition, very seriously. Like, in America, in the United States, I think a lot of musicians just learn by ear, can't read music, and that's fine. That's a different way to learn. But in Japan, they actually are pretty rigorous about, composition, musical scores, and learning music from the root level. So they have a lot of very, very talented musicians that can do things and play music in ways that some people never really get to because they kind of skip the foundational learning and they just kind of play by ear or feel. So there's some pros and cons because you want to get outside of those structures as well when you're making music so that you can express yourself in ways that haven't been expressed before. So there's a balance for sure. But yeah, I could say for certain, if you walk around Japan, ippai benkyo, many people are studying music. If you go to like a used shop in Japan, they have this thing called Second Street. Second Street has like clothing and stuff, but they also have ones that are kind of like dedicated to gear or equipment. And there's some like music equipment ones where you can walk in and you can see just about every piece of studio equipment you can think of in every instrument because so many people are trying or training on music all throughout high school, grammar school, high school, college, etc. So yeah, it's not uncommon to have very skilled musicians coming from Japan. They treat it very seriously. For me, like that is almost like learning another language, right? You're learning a completely different language. That's why I have absolutely no music skills whatsoever, and I can't sing. So it's like a double whammy. I can listen to music. I can enjoy music. I can react to music. I guess that's a skill. I don't know. I think it's a skill that most people have. Heck, if you want to do something like that, let me know. I do a free coaching call, and we can discuss. I'm actually going to build a little bit of a community group that'll be free where people can get on there, and if they have questions like that, we could talk about it. That'll be I'll do that on Discord, Analog Man YouTube, and if you guys are interested in signing up or linking up for that, just go ahead and reach out to me. I've got a bunch of links down below. You can do that. And it's going to be a place for people who want to create creators. So it doesn't only have to be music reactions, but we're going to have a place where people can gather so they don't have to relearn lessons that people have already learned inside these YouTube spaces. And so if you're interested in that, let me know. Back to Love Bites. Love Bites, it bleeds, it brings me to my knees. That's another song. Remember that one? I don't know if I got the lyrics right, but Love Bites. Yeah. We're going to have to check out some more. This is just Introduction 101, Love Bites 101. So don't know anything. That's why. It's a real music reaction, not a highly studied music reaction. And I tell you guys a bunch of BS. Yeah, you got my real reaction. Thought it was pretty BA. I mean, I wasn't expecting that much guitar. That was a lot of guitar, but it worked. I thought there was going to be a drum solo, but maybe on another one. I'll have to do the drum solo on another one. But you guys let me know. Tell me what you like about Love Bites. Tell me what I need to know. Tell me, what I should check out next. I'd appreciate that. Or if there's another song from another band that I might not have heard of, go ahead and drop that in the comment section. I read all my comment sections. That's not AI. And I try to get back to almost all of them. I've been tapped out a few times by the warning fans of the TWA Army. Sometimes those guys, they're just like impossible to answer all. So I just end up doing exclamation points because I can't. I mean, I do read it, but I'm at a point where my hands hurt from responding. So I appreciate everybody that does that. You guys have helped me grow the channel, getting close to 10K. I appreciate you guys help me get over that. That'll be a big milestone for me. And let's share some more music together. ね、一緒にtogether. 大好き。日本、rock band 大好き。日本大好き。I like Japan a lot. And I try to practice 日本語。日本語ちょっと喋る。でも忘れちゃった。いっぱい。I forgot a lot. So I'm trying to, harness my 日本語 skills as a live reaction. Not really a good place to do it ですね。でも You gotta try. I'll see you guys on the next one. Arigatou gozaimasu shimasu. I'll see you guys. Please leave a comment. Subscribe on your way out. Wolfhound des. Mata ne. Ja ne. See you guys.